Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC, presents Comedy Appetizers, a podcast where you will find short comedy sets, stories, and funny bits from the famous and not so famous. Here is your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast Comedy Appetizers. I got a great short comedy set for you. If you sit back, you'll laugh, enjoy, and have some fun with stand-up comic Dan St. Paul. He's a very talented stand-up out of the San Francisco Bay Area. He's done television, been part of a comedy team, does a lot of corporates, cruises, and has his own podcast. So it's great to share him on my podcast. So sit back and enjoy the stand-up comedy of Dan St. Paul.
I will begin by letting you know that I shaved for you people tonight. For a simple reason. I shaved because when you don't shave for a few days and you're 35, you look rugged, you look cool. When you don't shave for a few days and you're 65, you look like a drunk guy on the bus. I am watching my behavior at this age because you never know when you're going to go, and I don't want my obituary to read mildly successful comedian found dead on toilet playing Candy Crush. Because I don't get up until I reach the next level, ladies and gentlemen. And you gotta watch what you say, too, as you get older. You lose your filter. I was doing a show in Florida, and the audiences there are a little bit older. They don't use Uber. They call an ambulance, just in case. After the show, this woman comes up to me. She goes, "Oh, you were so funny. I couldn't believe it when you said you were 65. I said to my friend, he doesn't look 65. But now that I see you up close, you kind of do." But it's not just my group, the baby boomers, who are getting up there. Generation X is 52 years old now, ladies and gentlemen. Remember them? The punk rockers? They're getting up there. Just the other day I saw it, a guy wearing a mohawk toupee. I couldn't believe it. Tight black jeans, size 46 waistline. Combat boots with Velcro straps. Don't change. Don't try to look younger. That's when you sound stupid. I got a friend of mine my age. Calls me, "Dan, we gotta go to this new bar, man. It's really happening." I said, "Dude, I'm 65. I've happened." If I'm gonna go where I have to yell to be heard, I'll just not make the bed, leave the dishes in the sink, and wait for my wife to come home. Don't try to change your looks. That's a slippery slope. I have a friend of mine who he wears a toupee. Bald is cool now, right? But no, he wears a toupee. He goes on vacation. He leaves his toupee in his hotel room to go swimming. He comes back and it's gone. Never found it. Cost him $900. He wasn't happy with my reaction. Wow, what a bummer. To lose your hair. Twice. I think as we get older, we should take time and look back at all the wonderful things that we've done and appreciate all that stuff. You know, for example, just last year, I celebrated 30 years of marriage. Thank you. 4 incredible women. And, just one, my beautiful wife, Cara, who I love and fear. We have celebrated many moments together. Right now, we're celebrating a moment. Right now, right at this very moment, all 4 of our breasts are starting to sag at the very same time. We live in the San Francisco Bay Area. We live in Silicon Valley. Yeah, I know I live in Silicon Valley because my neighbor has a 4-year-old daughter with a lemonade stand that has a cloud-based customer relations management software solution. I live 15 minutes from Google headquarters. Yeah, think about that. Google, probably the most recognized word in the world right now. 15 minutes from my house. Imagine if Google were developed somewhere else, like, I don't know, New Jersey. Your search results would be totally different. You type in, "Where's the best place to buy an iPad?" Pier 12, midnight, bring cash. My favorite thing on the internet is Craigslist. Did you like that? I love it. It's like America's classified ads, you know? If you click on free, you can see people all around you who are just giving stuff away. You know, you can post stuff and get rid of it. If I'm not doing nothing, I post for fun. You know, laser printer plus urine stain mattress, must take both.
Dan's a very funny guy. I know you enjoyed that short sample of his comedy. Hey, be sure to tell your family and friends about Comedy Appetizers, our short-form comedy podcast, and we'll see you back next week for some more great stand-up comedy. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Comedy Appetizers. Be sure to share with family and friends, and we will see you this Sunday for our regular podcast, your host and MC, and again next Friday for another episode of Comedy Appetizers. Bye!